The dopamine roller coaster. Everyone is getting more addicted nowadays. We desperately need to be stimulated every single second, to the point where we can't even eat a meal without watching a YouTube video. Overindulging in these cheap distractions drags us straight into a life we don't want, turning us into a shadow of who we could be. I know we've all tried to quit these loops, only to find ourselves back on day one every Monday, but by the end of this video, you'll have the exact blueprint to finally break free. First, you must understand how addiction operates. When you experience cheap pleasure, like playing video games or endless scrolling, your dopamine spikes, but what goes up must come down. Your dopamine doesn't just settle back to normal, it crashes below your original baseline. This crash leaves you with tiredness, zero motivation, and brain fog. Because your brain hates this discomfort, it instantly craves another fast spike to escape the pain. The higher the spike, the deeper the crash. Fast dopamine spikes train your brain to hate activities that offer slower, lasting rewards, like reading a book or building a business. Since these habits are deeply embedded in your routine, you can't just erase them overnight. Here is how you actually break the loop. Step 1. Radical self-awareness. Admit you have a problem. People cope by saying, "I only game to relax," while spending 8 hours screaming into a mic, destroying their mental health. It's a problem when the activity controls you, not the other way around. Step 2. Healthy dopamine replacement. I used to spend days glued to my chair frying my brain with League of Legends. I was malnourished and miserable, so I started working out. The gym naturally took up my time, and seeing my physical progress became my new healthy source of dopamine. Don't go cold turkey. Replace bad habits with slow dopamine activities like lifting weights, reading, or real-world socializing. Step 3. Find an obsession. Simply replacing a habit isn't always enough. I still snuck in hours of gaming until I launched this YouTube channel. I became completely obsessed with growing it, and gaming wasn't even fun anymore. Find a grand mission to occupy your mental space, leaving zero room for old vices. Tip: when the urge hits, don't fight it directly. Instantly pivot your mind to a grateful or happy memory to shift the channel. Step 4. Elevate your mental baseline. When we feel like trash, we look for fast comfort to run away from reality. Chronic escapism is a symptom of poor mental health. Fix your baseline through daily micro habits. Meditate, practice gratitude, stay in shape, and stop playing League of Legends. Step 5. Identity shifting. Even after fixing my gaming, I struggled with a porn addiction, but everything changed when I met a girl I truly respected. I couldn't visualize the girl of my dreams being with a chronic fapper. I had to shift my identity. Your self-image dictates your actions. Don't be an addict trying to quit. Become the person who already has their life together, because that person doesn't waste their life in dark rooms. Step 6. Forgive the relapse. Stumbling is part of the journey. If you relapse, don't beat yourself up with toxic guilt. That negative emotion will only drive your brain straight back to the habit to cope. If you stayed clean for a week and slipped up one night, don't erase those 7 clean days. Reset the clock and aim for 2 weeks next time. Quitting addictions isn't a straight line. It takes trial and error, but it's up to you to decide if you want to evolve. Share your own strategies in the comments below. Subscribe if you learned something new, turn off the screen, and go step into the arena.